first, he's the masked frontman from Slipknot, the handsome crooner for hard rocker Stone Sour, and now he's an author. Bang your heads for Corey Taylor. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, man.
So let's start a book club.
Okay, absolutely.
Your new book right here is entitled The 7 Deadly Sins, Settling the Argument Between Born Bad and Damaged Goods.
Yep.
I wanted to start, this is chapter 3, the beginning of chapter 3. This is Lust, and I wanted to read how it starts off.
Oh, boy.
I'm sure you're familiar with this.
Yes.
I was in a beat-up bathtub backstage in 1999, and 4 women were preparing to piss on me simultaneously. Welcome to the Lust chapter, kids. So, how's that story end? Happily?
Sure.
Pen pals? You guys still pen pals? You guys keep in touch on Facebook?
Honestly, it ended with one of them chasing me through the parking lot trying to bite my neck, which was very weird.
Okay.
She was very into the idea of wanting to wear my mask while we were having sex.
Okay.
Which was very, yeah, I know, right? It was, and I was just like, I am so not that full into myself, you know? I mean, that would just be so, just like,
awkward.
I couldn't do it, and she got pissed and then tried to chew me, basically, which, I don't know, that's not every day that happens. But
it is not every day that happens. So originally you were approached to join Slipknot while you were working in a sex shop in Des Moines, is that right?
Yes, that's very true.
I just picture you like feather dusting dildos and somebody comes in like, hey, can you sing?
Yeah, I wasn't, I was not on the janitorial duty. I was merely a sales associate. I had a smock and everything. It was really nice.
What's the weirdest thing that you saw while working there?
I had one of my aunts walk in one night. I didn't know, she totally didn't know that I was working there. And I look up and I just kind of go, what are you doing here?
Hey, what's going on?
She's like, well, I knew you were working here.
I wanted to come say hi. Check
directions. And I'm like, uh-huh.
Was it a case of she had walked up to the counter and put up the giant anal intruder and said, like, I'll be taking this?
No,
not like that. Okay,
no,
cool.
Thank God, no. That would make reunions really awkward.
Slipknot is one of the most successful heavy metal bands of all time, and Stone Sour is well on its way as well, but they're vastly different. When you first started doing Stone Sour, did you feel that there was a lot of confusion from Slipknot fans? Was it something that it was difficult for them to process? Like,
it was weird. There were people who would show up to the shows just to kind of go, that's what he looks like.
Do you remember the first time that we actually met each other?
It was, we were at a European festival, wasn't it?
It was one of those English TV shows.
Yeah.
And Blink had flown overnight, landed in London, got immediately in a car, went straight to the spot. We were just dead. And you guys were walking out of your dressing room with your masks and your red jumpsuits on. And we're walking into our dressing room with like Hurley t-shirts and Dickie shorts and stuff. And it's just so funny because you guys are all in costumes and we're all, hey dudes, yo, hey.
We were probably just as smoked as you guys were, man.
What are you listening to the most right now on your iPod?
Music-wise, I'm looking for the next thing, to be honest. I've been listening to Dax Riggs' new album a lot. The new Iron Maiden is really good, Final Frontier.
Yeah, those guys got a future.
Yeah, they might
pop.
They might be in it to win it, you know? And it's
I heard that you were kicked out of high school for an unfortunate macaroni and cheese incident.
Well, it was technically macaroni and cheese. It more had the consistency of spackle, and it was, and I picked it up. I literally picked the tray up and I just stuck it against the wall and took my hand away, and it was still there. It didn't go anywhere, and I was just like, you see what they're feeding us? That is not food! And I jumped up on a table, and it was, it was bad.
Are there any other comfort foods that piss you off that bad?
Nachos. Movie nachos. Nachos are not, they're not real nachos.
They are not real nachos.
Okay? That is chips and crappy dip. All right? Movie nachos are a lie.
Very true.
Sorry.
Thank you. Final question, the way that you get out of here. What the hell's going on with Velvet Revolver? Are you going to sing with them or not? Everyone's questioning. I want you to define it right now. Go on the record.
I'm not singing with Velvet Revolver.
Okay, there you go. There you have it.
We were doing some writing and doing some jamming and whatnot, but it just seemed like there were different ideas of what they wanted to do, and it was completely mutual. It was all good, you know. I just love the fact that I got to hang out with people I grew up listening to, you know. I mean, there were times when we were jamming that like I'm you know, doing my thing and whatever, and I look over and I'm just like, that's Slash. That's Slash.
Did you ever say it to him?
No.
That's Slash.
But I would
That's
say
Slash
it
right there.
But I would say it to Duff, and he would laugh so hard. I'd be like, I'd look over and I'd be like, that's Slash. And then I'd go, you're Duff McKagan. Total fanboy, man. It was so bad. But it was fun. Me and Duff will probably do some stuff later, you know?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, me and him, we really hit it off, and we're really close, and we started writing songs together, man. We got some really good stuff. So you never know. There might be a mystery supergroup out there of me and Duff and some other weird people.
Cool.
You know, making some weird music that people are like, that's what? That's them? Yeah, so maybe. We'll see what happens.
Cool. Well, we look forward to it. Thank you
thanks,
so much
man.
for being here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.